upon all the carnage.
Is cackling a free action?
For him it is. He has proficiency.
You hear that and feel nostalgia as a standard action.
Doll, what do you do?
Okay, she's gonna sneak her way over here to peek. She's hiding, kind of still behind this doorway, just peeking out so she can see the guy in the altar.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there's two of them. Assume that's the one that's cackling, so you would immediately notice that.
Cackling's pretty easy to notice.
Yeah.
It's
so
loud. It's boisterous.
So she's also going to try to stealthily hit him right in the face and stop that, like through the cackling mouth.
Okay. He doesn't get cover, being a little higher than the rest of the people on the ground.
And if I'm stealthed from him, I get advantage on him.
I have a question.
Yep.
Is the guy to my left dead or alive?
No, he's alive. He is cursed.
I just realized something. I'm not sure. I mean, I've already ended my turn, so I understand if you say no. But with Great Weapon Master, when you kill someone and reduce them to 0 or less, you get an extra attack. May I use that, or can I not use it since I already ended my turn?
Remember it next time.
All right, I'll remember it next time. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Why? Forget your advantage.
Yeah.
Okay.
20 right in the face.
With 2 19s you rolled.
Okay. He looks like it doesn't look painful to him. He's bleeding all over the place, but he's enjoying it. He's loving it. He's laughing it up.
That lady is weird, says Doll to herself under her breath.
Is there anything else?
Think that's all I can do at the moment. Just gonna keep her cover back there.
Alrighty.
We'll
So,
reload.
The cultists all decide that the biggest threat by far is the one who has killed their fanatic brethren. So we will have a 8 versus AC against Kagan. 17 versus AC against Kagan.
That hits.
20 versus AC.
Hits.
And 16 versus AC.
Hits. How you like me now?
Okay, so take 3 from the cursed individual.
Alrighty.
And 7 from the cackling fanatic.
Okay.
And please make a constitution save.
A negative 10 to my HP, and then a con save. 15.
You feel weird, but not terrible. Adriel, you're up.
Show us on the doll.
Okay. See if I can say this correctly. So first Eldritch Blast
No,
at
the actual
the Hex guy. So 26 to hit.
That hits.
Alright, so it does 11 damage to him and pushes him 10 feet away.
Okay. His corpse flies. So,
Good.
does it push directly backwards from you?
Push directly back on a push.
So that-ish way.
Yeah, he's over there.
Alright, dead guy is dead.
Alright, so I'm going to move up here. Alright, I can see one other not dead guy. So bonus action, I'll hex him.
Mm-hmm.
And then, oh. Can I split up my Eldritch Blasts, I guess? Because I get to make 2 blasts when I cast. Do I have to cast them at the same time, or can I...
Do they work the
Split them
same
up like
as
attacks.
the, gosh. I forget the spell, but you make 3 fire orbs and then you throw them individually.
Oh, Scorching Ray.
Yeah.
That's Scorching Ray.
Yeah, does it work the same way?
Let me look at... It would work the same way as that. I'll just check the language on the spell. If not, I just don't do anything else. But
If it works the same
spell.
way, then feel free
A
to
beam
split
of
them.
cackling energy streaks towards the creature within range. Make ranged spell attack against the target on a hit. Does blah blah blah. The spell creates more than one beam when you reach higher levels. Make a separate 2 at 5, 3, 11, 4, 17. You can direct the beams at the same target or at different ones. Make a separate attack roll for each beam.
Yeah, so feel free to direct each beam at whoever you want.
All right, but can I move in between?
Sure.
He's just
All
pulling
right,
a Dragon
then.
Ball Z at this point. Just yeah.
It's
Just being clear.
No,
So this
it's not
is the
Dragon Ball
second
Z.
Eldritch Blast on the Hexed guy.
No, it's not Dragon Ball Z.
3 to hit.
Until my hair
12
starts.
Twenty-three
damage
does
and
hit.
a push.
He goes
Am I not
nowhere.
18?
He just slams into the back of the altar, dead.
Okay. Good enough.
This one thinks they like that, mutters Doll under her breath.
I have a question for the GM. If I go in the rage mode, could I go like Dragon Ball Z where his hair starts to glow red and say that's my rage mode because reasons?
Well, I mean, if you have some elderberries and some sap, sure. If you just keep that on you, like that's how you get into rage mode. Like you're doing your hair as you're yelling.
You have to. There's something about marry this shit. Just-
No, I have to do this Jersey. I have to do this Jersey style. I gotta do this Jersey style. I gotta slick my hair back as I yell at them.
Is that hair
It doesn't
gel?
happen on its own. You gotta make a conscious effort to make
but-
it look that
If
good.
you have
Alright, I'm
prestidigitation,
I'm
you
just
can
gonna-
maybe.
I'm tempted to dip into a sorcerer class just for prestidigitation, just to do that.
Hey, prestidigitation is the best thing ever.
It's a part of
Would
that
I be able to get
Japanese.
would I be able to get advantage on intimidate if my character starts glowing red and his hair starts standing up straight whenever he rages?
Depends on the person, but maybe. It's an option.
I think Magic Initiate will let you get a cantrip, so it's only a feat. You don't have to multi-class.
Ooh, thank you. Good idea.
Yeah, so
A mark
I
you.
am going
It's the
to
most fun cantrip in the game, though.
Mm-hmm.
first attack. I'm going to power attack on him. I crit.
Roll your damage.
All right. What's the crit in 5e again? Is it just doubled or is it like?
Double damage dice,
All right.
but the modifier afterwards stays the same.
All right. 15 damage. Oh, and that's plus 10, so that's actually 25 damage.
He's murdered, and you don't get a second attack.
All right.
There's no one left to attack.
Do I just like strike him and he disappears in a red mist?
You strike him, and what was once a person is now a pile of rags and goop.
Got it.
So, I would like everyone who is in the room, either at the doorway or past it, to please roll a will save. So, wisdom save.
Oh boy.
17.
Oh boy.
That includes me, doesn't it?
Yes, it does.
4.
Nice. One second. Bam.
Okay. Upon the final bloodshed, the altar has a fire pit basin looking thing atop of it. You see a skull burst into blue and green flame.
There goes Horatio. No, sorry. What's his name? York.
Yorick. Last for Yorick, I knew him well, Horatio.
Yep. That was it.
Both Kagan and Adriel are like, "Oh, cool! I like the lighting effects. This was a good battle." On the other hand, Lexi, you now have an urge to attack the nearest enemy, no matter what. For the next, actually, I'll let you do it. Please roll 1d4 for me.
All right. Hold on, it's lagging. 3.
For the next 3 hours, you attack the nearest enemy to you, regardless of consequence.
All right.
Otherwise, this room is now clear and has cool lighting.
This house is clean. Is there anything to loot off of these guys?
I would attempt to start looting as well. I go for the ones with the fancy sticks.
You could do an Arcana
Actually,
check.
2 questions.
Mm-hmm.
Could I see the effect while it was going? Well, never mind, because that would be a 3rd level spell. Let me roll the Arcana check.
Oh.
I go,
Does that
it's
figure out my,
magic.
Arcana? Let's see.
Barbarians,
Not
barbarians, like look
It's
at the
okay.
stick.
It's okay. She's just like, I feel the
I'll-
need to
I'll
kill
roll
the
the
next
Arcana
guy
check,
we
too.
come across constantly.
Oh.
So Lexi, you don't notice that you're under the effects. Adriel, you saw a flash of something weird happen on her face, but you don't know the specifics of it.
I am going to try and cast a Remove Curse, which is a 3rd level spell.
Does he know she's cursed?
One
What
D100.
happens? Roll a D100.
You need a 98 or above.
Yep.
Nope.
That sure is a lot of gibberish you're trying.
And here's the thing, and after a little while, it becomes very, very clear that most of that is probably highly offensive. If you could understand what he was saying. He starts banging. He has a mace, apparently, and he's banging on a wall and just kicking shit.
I would just walk over, pause while like looking at him with like the soulless non-iris eyes, and just kind of slowly reach out and pat.
While she's doing
Like
that,
flailing about, so you're patting his arm as he flails by.
I would like to continue looting while she has left her goods unchecked.
Hey.
all of the non staffed cultists carry nothing on them. They wear robes with nothing underneath and have large daggers. They're not quite swords, but they're not quite daggers either. They're all in pretty shady condition. They look like they're not well kept, but they're often used. The fanatics, the ones with staves. The staves are, I mean, there's no other way to say it, they're shit. But they work well enough for them. You can find a component pouch on one, and you can find a symbol on the other. If you want to make a religion check, you can, to figure out what the symbol is.
Okay.
And on that one, you find 2 gold pieces stuffed in the inside pockets of his robe.
I would give one of the gold pieces to Doll and keep the other.
Hooray, says Doll.
I'm going to wipe blood from my sword onto one of their robes.
They are thoroughly disrespected.
Okay.
Going
I
to
would
sheath
take-
my blade. Take
think
one
that-
of the
Considering what they were doing, I think they would be very much respected by you doing that.
What
Yeah.
were the? What was the symbol of? I failed that, but I actually, so I got an 8, so I assume I don't recognize it.
Yeah, you don't recognize the symbol.
Do I know it's a religious symbol at least though?
The way that he was using it when he was alive tells you that it was probably a religious symbol.
Okay, so I'm just putting as just unknown religious symbol.
Doll
Yep.
going-
and Amari, on the north side of the altar, you see a crushed helm where it looks like a mace or some other blunt object was taken to the right temple, but otherwise, I don't know. There's something off about this helm. If
Alright, well,
feel free to make a non-perception investigation check.
alright.
Why not? Oh. That's surprising.
24.
Okay. Both you know that this helm is in oddly good condition compared to everything else in this room. There's nothing around it that would suggest why it's here. There's no bones in the altar that look like it would fit that.
Is it vaguely dragonborn shaped?
No, it's
Okay, no.
the
That's
bones
not the
are
guy.
the bones are dragon. The skull is dragon that's in there, which you can infer was from the other room. But the helm looks like it goes on any sort of human. It could have been used religiously, yes. Just the investigation check itself doesn't tell you that. What you do find, though, is some gem lining on the inside. There